I landed multiple jobs, networked with Shark Tank judges, multi-millionaires, top 1% influencers, startup founders, and closed multiple 5-figure deals for my agency. And all using this one strategy that I'm going to cover into this video. I will be sharing the exact workflow and the processes behind that, so stay tuned till the end of the video. Hi, I am Rishabh, 21-year-old from India, currently scaling my outbound agency to $100,000 a month. And it all started when I was doing 250 cold calls every single day for my previous job. And I got to know sales, marketing, and communication are the only saviors when it comes to making money, getting more opportunities, and excelling in life in general. And I'm going to cover networking in this video, how I set up my workflow for networking, and the workflow contains 5 steps. We'll start with defining the ICP, setting up the lead list for us, maintaining the lead sheet, setting up an outreach plan, and the bonus tips by the end of the video. Let's start with defining the ICP. ICP is a person that we wanted to reach out to. So it's very important to define the ICP. You have to go to Claude and you have to ask Claude, I want a desired outcome. What should be the target ICP I should be reaching out to? And give me the ICP in terms of Apollo filters. This method works for all the niches and all the industries in the world. Doesn't matter if you wanted to find out a job, or you wanted to raise a Series A funding for your business, or you wanted to land high ticket clients for your business. Just as an example here, I want to find partnership opportunities for my business. What should be the target ICP I should be reaching out to? Give me the ICP in terms of Apollo leads. And there are a couple of examples that you can use for your exact scenario. Now you have to look for the output that Claude is giving. You have to look for the industry, job titles, keyword, company size, location, revenue, and technology that your ICP is using. Once you'll have the exact ICP, you can jump to the next one that's called lead list. Now you have to set up a lead list to start outreaching. And to give you an idea on what exactly is a lead list, let me click this Google Sheet here. And as you can see here, so I have my company name, the LinkedIn accounts, the first name, the last name, website, and the email IDs of all the ICPs that I wanted to reach out to. So I'll start with the list building process. Now I have mentioned a couple of videos in this list. All these videos were supposed to be private for my sales team, for my fulfillment team, but I decided to share the videos with you all. So you'll learn how to scrape the lead list using your exact ICP, and how to extract the lead list and put every single thing into your Google Sheets, right? Still just giving you an overview, you have to go to Epify. There are multiple scrapers that you can use. There are Apollo scrapers, there are LinkedIn job scrapers, there are Crunchbase scrapers, and few more according to your use case, right? You can find every single thing in these videos, and you would be able to get a lead list like this. Now it completely depends. A lot of times you would not be able to get these lists. Let's say for an example, if you are using LinkedIn job scraper, it would not contain the LinkedIn accounts or the first name of the founder or the website of the company or the email ID of the founder, right? So you'll have to enrich the lead list, and you can do it using this method. It's called maintaining the lead sheet. So there are multiple methods to do this, right? So just using the company's name, you would be able to find every single details about the company, right? Using this strategy. So there's a simple method for that, and there's a method using automation, right? So just giving an example. If we'll manually Google search every single company and trying to find out their founder's name, company website, and LinkedIn URL, we would easily be able to get every single detail about these leads, right? So just giving an example here, it says Crawford Thomas Recruiting. Okay, I would put it here in my Google, and I would say founder. We'll wait for it. It says William Stonehouse. Okay, and here you see I already have William Stonehouse with me, right? So you can do it all manually. And the second method is using automation. Let's say you are having a list of 2000 leads. You can watch all these videos that again I created for my internal team and were supposed to be private, but now I'm going to share it with you all. So you have to use the exact methods that I have defined in these videos. You have to watch it one by one. It's part 1, part 2, part 3 and part 4, and you would be able to enrich the data with LinkedIn account, their names, their email IDs and all, right? Okay, now coming to the last one, that's find the email IDs of the leads if it's not available. Okay, now you have to get a mailtester.ninja subscription that will cost you $7 in total, right? And I would attach a video explaining how exactly you can use mailtester.ninja to find perfect emails for you. So that's all about the third part. Now you have the final lead list with you. We'll jump on to the outreach part. Now there are two methods to start outreaching. First one is manual outreach and second one is automated outreach. If you don't want to spend a lot of money on these automation tools, basically instantly cost you $97 a month and AimFox cost you $40 a month. If you don't want to waste your money on these automation tools, you can always go for manual outreach. Now you can just follow these steps. You have the LinkedIn ID and the email IDs of your target prospects, right? So you'll have to create a sheet something like this where you would be able to track if the lead is contacted or not. So daily you have to send at least 10 LinkedIn connection requests and at least 10 email messages to your prospects. Now you have to mark it sent once the LinkedIn connection request is already sent to your prospect, right? And you have to do it every single day. I have also attached an outreach tracking sheet along with this video or the resource that I would be sharing with you all. Okay, so you can go and copy these columns into your tracking sheet. Okay, now coming to the next part, you have to aim for at least 3 to 5 Google Meets every single week. It doesn't matter what your niche is, you have to make sure you are booking at least 3 to 5 meetings every single week anyhow. Okay, by the start of the day you have to follow up with every prospect at least once, right? And it's the best if you follow up to 9 to 10 times and just be super aggressive. Just wait for the person that's on the other side of the screen until he rejects your offer, until they just say stop spamming me. You have to keep on following them, right? The major reason your outreach efforts are not working is this one: you're not following up properly, right? And there's one more very important thing. LinkedIn allows you to send images, selfie videos, or let's say normal videos and voice notes in the DMs, right? So once the connection request is accepted, you have to send out images, videos and voice notes, right? And just giving an example here on the right hand side, if I'll open this, this is an outreach message that I sent out to the biggest or I would say the most popular agency owner in India, and they just responded to me, and I did it without any social proof or literally just using my Instagram's personal account, right? So doing well, and I'm going to show the results in front of DNS records campaigns steps, right? Okay, now coming to the next part. Now you have to establish common grounds with your prospect. If they say I am based out of Dubai, you just have to say I am also planning a vacation for Dubai next month, right? It doesn't matter if you're visiting or not. You just have to, they're not even going to ask you after a month if you're coming to Dubai or not, right? The next important thing is you have to understand their lingo. You have to replicate the same lingo. Just giving an example. If you're on a call with a startup founder and you wanted a job, right? And they just say, hey, we were struggling with GTM. Okay, now you grasp the lingo. You have to do a bit of research about GTM, and in the next call with the next founder, you have to say it. You have to say, hey, I was also exploring GTM strategies and for the last 1 month, right? Even if you'll catch the lingos and just use it in your vocabulary, they would just think you already know the stuff. They would not cross question you, right? Those are a couple of methods that you can follow. Also, you can use mutual connections names without permission. Just an example, Atharv recommended your channel to me, and then I thought of reaching out, right? So that's what you can use, and in reality, Atharv doesn't exist, right? You always have to exaggerate your accomplishments, at least initially. By the time you don't have any case studies, you don't have anything to show. You have to exaggerate. Sometimes you have to over exaggerate your accomplishments, right? That's the only way to get into their zone. Okay, so these are all the tips from my side, and the goal is to remind them about your existence. And when you will do all these stuff, whatever I have shared in this video, you will get to this funnel, right? This funnel is the most important conclusion of this video. Let's say you are doing 600 super personalized outreach every single month, along with your video, along with your voice notes, and mentioning their names, their websites in the outreach messages, right? And following up with them at least 9 to 10 times. This will happen, okay? You will be reaching out to 600 prospects. 60 people will literally notice you, okay? And 10 to 20 will start conversation with you, and you'll have 5 solid networks every single month. It will work for you if you need a mentor, if you need someone to guide you, if you wanted to land clients for your business, and every single thing that you can think of. So this is the strategy I've been using for a year now, and it literally helps. So that's all about this video. You can find me on Instagram and YouTube with Rishabh Madesha and Rishabh Got Money, and see you in the next one.